Good morning, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us today.
Welcome to Shake It Up with Karen and Regina.
We need to shake it up because we're a little bit exhausted.
Oh,
We've been
Lordy,
partying
Lordy.
2 days straight, and we're lucky we actually made it here. She was a little late. She was actually a little late.
I was curling my hair.
She had to pack for the Hamptons. The Hamptons. You know, she's going to the Hamptons. That's what she does every weekend.
Don't
she's
hate.
leaving me. 2 weeks,
Don't
she's going to
hate.
leave me.
Oh, really? While I'm away, she's going to be in Montauk and Bermuda. Ugh,
Yeah.
And she's got something to say to me all the time.
Well, yeah, it is the end of the summer, so a lot of you, I'm sure, are vacationing right now. We really, really had a great time this season. It was just nonstop partying. As a matter of fact, Monday night we had the pleasure of having Madhouse Studios with us
Yep,
at
live.
Liquid,
Yep.
which was a lot of fun.
We had Vicky and Tom from Madhouse TV, and we streamed live from Woodbury Country Club, Long Island's Model Search.
Well, that's not
which was
necessarily so. I'm going to correct you because we didn't stream live.
Oh, no, that's right. She's right about
we
that.
taped interviews with
That's
so
correct.
many wonderful
Which
people.
you'll see.
Yeah, we're going to put that together and edit that and put it up on our site.
That
for you
should be
guys
like
to
a
see.
best of show.
I know that'll be fun.
Yeah, because it's.
Well, who just
Let
said
me
to
just
us
tell you,
last
it's a
night?
show.
Oh, who said? Brad Cohen said
Yes.
to us, "You need to do a best of little clips here and there of everything you've done so far because that's going to be a panic. Just pick the best ones and put it together." So we'll definitely do that to you. Maybe one day when we're vacationing somewhere and we can't do the show.
Yeah, that could be good.
That would
I think
be
we
good.
could also do the bloopers.
Oh gosh.
Although most of the bloopers you've seen,
well,
it's
right,
live,
because
so-
bloopers are live.
But
yeah.
well, maybe like before the show
Hey,
starts,
listen,
what actually
if we
goes
do
on.
the bloopers and we rerun and you curse, do you have to pay another $10?
Oh, she's always trying to get me for the money.
I'm just curious.
I'm going to be good this morning. I'm
She
going to
is.
be
She's
real
gonna be
good.
good.
Real good. So
so-
tell them about what happened on Monday night. Go ahead.
Oh, well,
Tell
Monday
them
night
your
was a lot of
story.
fun. Well, okay,
Listen
so
to this,
Monday night was a
people.
lot of fun. We spent, probably about 5 or 6 hours at
It was beautiful.
Liquid. It
was
gorgeous.
a great night.
We had
It
a
was
wonderful
gorgeous.
time.
It really was.
We met hundreds of people. I mean, it was very, very crowded. It was Liquid's model search. So you had all these gorgeous ladies running around and trying to get voted to win $2,000 worth of prizes, one of which was a year of Botox with Dr. Du
Elliot
Bois.
Du Bois.
Yeah, from Cactus Med Spa. So
That's an awesome
they were
prize.
vying for that prize, of course, a basket from Cactus and some shoes from Love My Shoes. So is that not a perfect package?
No, it's awesome.
Hair, Botox, and shoes.
Yeah, but
Well, I
hair,
don't
not
understand.
only
That's
the day
like-
of
that's
beauty,
like the
you get a
dream package.
facial, a massage,
Oh, yeah.
a manicure, pedicure, a blowout,
Yeah,
makeup
beautiful.
application. I mean, it's like everything.
Absolutely.
A girl's
So,
dream there.
Yeah, those three things, maybe throw a little vodka in there and you're good to go. I don't know what else you need.
Anyway,
So-
let me just tell you this. When you have a camera and you're filming,
Yeah.
you'd be surprised who comes up to talk to you.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah,
had some winners.
everybody wants to be interviewed. Everybody wants to
But then
chat
you know
it
what's
up.
funny is they want to be interviewed, then they have nothing to say.
Yeah, well,
You
they're
bring
like
them on
asking
camera.
questions. I'm like, okay, what's your name? And they're like, Tony. Okay, what do you do? Why are you
It's
here?
those one-word answers, like yes.
Let's go, let's
No,
go.
have a
Why are
little
you here?
conversation.
What's happening? You know.
It's so funny. Yeah, that is true. That is true. They want to be on camera, and it's like they got nothing to say.
No, we can talk. So I mean,
Oh God,
we
can
can
we
carry
talk?
the conversation, but you got to give us something to work with.
All right, so here's what happened. So
Oh yeah,
I
get
spent,
to this.
I
Get to
spent
this.
5 hours.
This is a killer.
At the club.
What
and-
time is this? Like 11 o'clock,
Yeah, it's
right?
like 11 o'clock. We're saying, all right, we got to leave because I have an 8 o'clock meeting in the morning. I really have to be good. I have to be on. So let me get out of here. And I go
probably
up
should've left
to
at
go
10
get
o'clock,
my
just
car. I probably should have left at 10, but they didn't pick the winner yet. I wanted to see who won.
Who won?
I don't know, actually. I have no idea. So anyway, I get upstairs, I
I was
go,
so
we're all
over it that
leaving. I have all my friends with me. They're all getting their cars, and we're all in line for the valet. And Regina leaves, and Tom and
Vicky left, Tommy left,
Yes, Regina
I left.
Daniel left. Everybody's
Daniel
leaving.
left, and Karen's car we thought was coming right up because we all gave our
And I
valet
kept saying,
tickets in at
where's
the
my
same
car?
time.
But the funniest thing is I'm saying, where's my car? The guy's like, it's coming up. I'm like, oh, okay. 10 minutes later, I'm like, guys, where's my car? I got to go. It's coming up, ma'am. Just be patient. Like, nasty.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, listen to me. I'm like, people have come and gone. I need my car. I got to get home.
No, it was like 25 minutes at that point. That
Yeah,
she's,
yeah,
and there's
yeah.
no
And I'm, like,
line,
getting
so I don't
really
know what
upset
the
now.
problem is.
So
Imagine.
he tells me, calm down, okay. So I calm down, and the bounce is like, I'm sure it's going to be here. I'm sure it's going to
Yeah.
be here. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm still waiting. I go and I smoke a cigarette, and I hang out, and I, try to relax. And sure enough, another 15 minutes later, I've got no car still. And I'm like, People, what the is going on? I didn't say it. You can't get me. I don't have any change today.
I don't understand how this is working out for me. I really don't
So the
get it.
guy's like, you don't have to talk to me like that. I'm like, really? I'm like, I want my car now.
Oh, we're doing now? Okay. Okay, I get it. Bleep,
You know what?
bleep, bleep.
I'm not upset
We're bleeping.
anymore because
We're
it all
bleeping
worked
now.
out. But so anyway, an hour into it, I still didn't have a car. They informed me they've lost my key. I'm like, yeah, that's going to be a problem.
You got to be bleeping kidding me.
Can't get home. Yes, exactly. Well, of course, I lost it. So mind you, I had to
Oh, you
wake up
lost
my
it then?
husband's.
Oh,
I had to wake up my husband at midnight. And
that's never good.
that was not good. And just explain to him somehow you're going to have to get out of bed.
Especially when you're waking them up to come pick you up.
No,
That's not good.
yeah. I mean, at
If you're
least I
waking them
wasn't
up
in
for
jail,
something
though.
else, that's a
You know, if
different
you're in
story, but-
jail and they're picking you up from jail, that's a problem.
That's a problem.
Yeah, all he had to do was bring me my key. So I was like, please, can you bring me my key? They lost my keys. Like, what the? I'm like, yes.
Well, are you just cheap today or what? Because I could have had $100 already.
I know.
Are you guys counting this?
Well, that's why
I know
had to,
Tommy is.
because it
Tommy's
really-
over there with the scratch pad. Okay, that's about $45.
Yes.
Let me see.
All right, so
Yeah.
anyway, so now, like I said, it's about an hour into waiting for my car. They lost my key. They can't find it. They're telling me they're going to send me in a cab. I'm like, I got an 8 o'clock meeting. I need my car. So I call Chris. He comes down. He pulls up
This is
into
where it
the
gets
valet.
worse. If you can
At the
imagine.
same time that my husband pulls his car up into the valet guy comes over and goes, "We found your key." Oh! I was like, what?
No. Can you
I said,
imagine
"Now-"
explaining this to Chris Vito?
No.
I mean,
no,
you
it
don't know
wasn't
him,
pretty.
but
I
I
said,
know
now
him.
what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to tell my husband
Yes.
how you screwed up. And you're going to do that now for me. So he went over and he told Chris, and Chris was like, all right. I'm like, that's it? That's all you're going to say to him is, all right? Aren't you going to get out and beat him up? I'm like, I don't understand. You can't just say, all right. So anyway, turns out I did get my key an hour and a half later. I didn't go to sleep that night till 1 o'clock. I had to be in the office until, at 8 o'clock that morning. And then all day yesterday, we had a crazy day. We literally went to work, went to a
Ran the
party.
gauntlet all
Yeah,
day.
ran the gauntlet. 6:30, we went to a party at
That was
Chateau
so much
Briand.
fun.
Let me tell you something. They put
I really
on
had a
a
nice
roast
time.
for our friend Lydia.
Nowza, right?
NOWS is the organization. It's the National Organization for Women's Safety
Awareness. Correct.
And it was a room full of dressed in black and white. We were not wearing this, mind you. We did change and shower this morning. But
Well, we had to communicate this
We
morning,
did have to
which
wear
was-
black and white, and the room looked gorgeous. And
tell you about
we
that,
had
too.
so much fun, and it was.
No, it was
and
so
I won
much
like
fun.
so many baskets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God,
Well,
it was hysterical.
I'm not going to say, again, I'm not saying nothing.
I won a great basket
You won like
from
5
Daniel
baskets.
Marone, the $500.
Oh, that was gorgeous. Well, don't tell it. I thought you were giving it to
Oh,
Chris.
yeah,
sure.
right. Okay, so I won a $500 basket that I'm
But
going to
he watches the
surprise
show.
my
What are we gonna
husband
do now?
with it. Well, he doesn't know what it is.
Oh, right.
That's true.
So good
So,
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Great basket, Chris.
So that's going to be your anniversary present because, again, I'm cheap and I'm not buying him one.
Apparently.
Yeah. Well, it did cost me like $150 in tickets.
All I know is I'm short $45 today because of you. I'm keeping a tally
Yes,
with it.
okay. So I won 3 baskets. I won Dolce & Gabbana glasses.
Listen, I won one
Who don't want
basket last
Dolce &
night,
Gabbana
I have to
glasses?
say. I have never in my 24 years of going
I
to
won
charity
3.
events, buying the tickets, raffles, 50-50, silent auction, la 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 la. I never
Right.
win anything. I won a basket last night. Just saying.
You
She
know-
won 5.
Excuse me. Those 50-50s, here's how I feel about those. I could never keep the money.
Well, that's why they do it, Karen.
I know, like you got to give all the money.
Of course.
So,
I
like,
don't do the 50-50 anymore.
I do the 50-50.
Not that I'm going to
stuff,
win it anyway.
I actually hope I win because how many people are going to give all the money? Not everybody gives all the money back.
Everybody gives the donors.
Not everybody. Let me
Who
tell you
does
something.
not do
I've
that?
been in plenty of events where
And they
people
walk
keep
off with the
half
money?
and give the other half. Yes.
Oh, they give 50 to the charity.
50-50, that's how that works. When you win a 50-50 raffle,
Yeah.
say there's $500 in it, you keep $250 and the charity gets $250. But I feel like I'm not going to keep that 250.
That's what I'm
gonna give
saying.
it-
They
That's
take
what I'm
the-
saying. Yes, you know how many people take the 250?
No, I've never.
Yes,
no,
all the time.
And I've never seen that.
I
at
just
charity
can't do
event.
it.
No.
So, you know, I always participate in the hopes that I'll win so that I can give it all to them. Because, you know, you're there. You go to a fundraiser, you're there for charity. Speaking of fundraisers.
I don't understand how they do that.
Yeah, I don't really know. But speaking of fundraisers, we have
Yeah.
an amazing one coming up this weekend.
Oh yeah. Well, we're going to talk about that when Freddie gets on. Don't
We
get ahead
are,
of
but I
yourself.
want you to
wanna
save
talk
the
about
date.
the clothes first.
Oh, the Emily Skye outfits?
Yes, I
Yeah,
want to
those
talk
were
about
fun.
this. So Karen and I recently said on the show that we've had a couple of wardrobe, you know, not only malfunctions, but snafus.
We
let's say,
actually did it
because-
today again.
Well, we're okay
Black
today,
and white,
but
yeah.
we've worn the same color, and we've worn colors that aren't so great for
Classy,
TV,
clashy colors.
and or internet TV.
We don't love the
and
clash.
We've also, I've worn a couple of dresses that, you know, not so much here, flattering on the camera, which I don't like because, you know, I worked hard to
Well,
lose the weight that I wanted to
But don't
lose,
you
and
look
I'm
in
in
the
good
mirror
shape.
before you leave the house?
Yes, but there's something different about the way I look in the bedroom camera. Oh,
Bedroom camera. Oh, Tommy.
oh my!
Now that was a slip up. I'm sure you don't have a camera in your bedroom, do you? I'm hoping.
I can't even dig myself out of that. I don't even.
What she meant to say is bedroom mirror.
Thank you.
But listen to me. Okay, sorry guys.
Oh, lordy.
So here's what I'm going
Lots
to say.
of secrets are coming
I want to talk about those bedroom mirrors because, you know, when you go in a store, there's all different. I'm trying to get you off of this. When you go into a store. All right, I think we need to go to commercial. You're going to make me. All right, wait. All right, Tommy, let's go to commercial.
I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't. I can't get.
We'll be back. Stay tuned.
I can't.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your number one resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the number one supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive. Selected for their unique, memorable flavor, Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your number one resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the number one supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island.
Planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's Dad's big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, Mommy and Dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds, released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Well, mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from.
Planet. Babylandia.
You know, play with us on the bus.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
Wheels on the bus go round and
round, all through the town.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 cup.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! I don't. Power!
Welcome back, everyone. Regina has relieved herself. She's all
I've
composed.
relieved myself.
We're ready. Well, you said you're going to pee your pants, so you're done. You're good. And we're here today, and
poor
we have such a
Anthony.
great show for you. We have the creator and producer and actor of My Big Gay Italian Wedding. We're so happy to have him here. I actually had the pleasure of seeing that show a couple of years back and loved it. We collaborated with Anthony on some work with our hairdressers. It was a contest. The higher the hair, the closer to God, which is
I remember
crazy.
that. That's right.
We
I
had a
remember
lot of
that.
fun with that. So Anthony actually called me a couple of months ago and asked if we wanted to participate in his new show, My Big Gay Italian Funeral. So we were thrilled to have him here to talk about that.
All right, let's say hi to him.
Yes, okay. I'm just. Yeah.
Welcome, Anthony. I feel
Welcome.
good. He's like all quiet. Wait a minute.
Oh, he's not quiet.
I'm just still waking up.
He's still waking up.
Good morning. How
Good
are you?
morning.
Thank you for having me.
He drove all the way in from Staten Island this morning to be with us today.
He's
so
a Staten
thank you.
Island boy.
Yeah.
Originally born and raised, that's what
Yes.
the story's based on, and you write what you know. But I did live on Long Island. I was here for 2 years.
Oh, you did?
Yes,
Yeah.
in
Woodbury.
Woodbury.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
What
Very
brought
nice.
you to Long Island at that time?
My boyfriend.
Oh, nice.
Yep, he was.
So you traveled for love.
I traveled for love.
Don't
That's
we
an
all?
admirable-
I did.
Don't
I
we
did.
all try
Yes,
to
we
love?
do.
And at the time, to go from Staten Island to Long Island was like a big.
Oh, that's like a culture
Oh,
shock.
yeah.
Oh no, it's completely. But we're gonna get all off track. We gotta
We
move.
are. I
We
know,
gotta
we
keep
do.
on track.
Laser, Regina, laser.
Laser,
Yeah.
laser. So tell us about how the concept for the original play came. The first, because
wedding.
we're talking about the sequel today too. So we
Right.
have two to talk about.
Yes. Well,
So let's talk about the wedding.
The wedding. The wedding originated, I wrote that in 2003. And the idea of getting married was a fantasy in my head. I was in my early 20s and I really wanted to get married one day, and I just, I think coming from a big Italian family, you have to go to so many weddings.
Oh.
And I just said, am I ever going to have this experience?
Right.
And if I did, what would it be like? So since it was not quite the hot topic that it is today, I tried to approach it very delicately and created a comedy so that people could come and witness a gay wedding and laugh, as opposed to be like beaten off the head with these crazy political messages.
Yes. Oh, sure.
So I said, let's do it that way. And I used my own.
Which I think is a great idea.
Because people
because
love
it
to
welcomes
laugh.
everyone to come and see
Absolutely.
it.
That's right.
laugh
yeah,
you
which
do.
is great.
Exactly.
You
So-
want to be entertained.
Of
so,
course.
but you're sending out a great message as well. So
I
I,
hope,
think
I
that's
hope.
great.
And I use my big Italian family as a reference, and I use all characters
How big
in
is
my
your
life.
family?
Pretty big. I mean, my extended family is pretty big.
Yeah, we
Well,
all have
yeah,
a
but
thousand cousins that really aren't our
family
cousins,
goes
right?
on and on, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
They're really not related to us, too.
No,
It's the
I have
weirdest
so many
thing.
cousins that have no blood
I know.
in me
No.
whatsoever.
We're not
Yeah.
related. It's like, how are they related? Well, my father's cousin's sister's brother,
Who married
his name's
somebody.
Anthony,
Yeah.
and we like him, so he's my cousin.
And you see
That's
them
how
at
it goes.
weddings and when somebody dies.
Yes,
basically, right.
yes. Which
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So we had a good time with that, and I just use a lot of my own people in my family as characters, and it's a fun story. So it took off in 2003, then we pulled it back, and then when it became a hot topic, we brought the wedding back. And then it got licensed, and now it's played in 30 different cities in the U.S.
Nice, good for
And in
you, my
different
friend.
countries
Do
around
you
the world.
travel
Little boy
to the
from
30?
Staten Island.
I haven't seen any of the production in the U.S., but I did see it when it opened in France.
Oh,
I did
okay.
see that one.
Nice.
I
That's
didn't- Yeah, that was
exciting.
the only one I really went to go see.
Well, that's
Well,
a nice
I would go to
destination.
France, yes.
Yeah, that
Who
was
wouldn't want to go
fun.
there?
That was really fun.
Are we
I
going to
was-
open up the funeral in France? 'Cause we
well,
we'll
we
fly.
would love
The
to be
funeral just
be
got
up
its
for that.
first licensing, actually, because it just got published. And the first licensing was in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, I'm not going
So,
there.
why? We could go to
I'm
the
not
Derby.
going to Kentucky.
We could go to the Kentucky Derby and
Oh,
drink
all right.
mint juleps.
Yeah, okay. No, I would like to go to France.
I would need a nice big
Call me when it's in France.
I need a nice big hat for the Derby. No, I would do the Derby. The Derby's fun.
Yeah, I would do it. Yeah, so that's opening next month. So that'll be fun.
So I just think it's the both topics I think are great because
Yeah.
anything with Italians, we're very demonstrative,
Right.
we're very theatrical.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
the big events like the wedding, it's like
yeah.
who
You
wore
plan
this
for
and
months and
how
months
how
and
long
months,
they
yeah.
know each other. Does the family really like the person?
Sure.
We don't really like. There's
Right.
a whole backstory to all of that.
Absolutely.
How much money you're going to give? I mean,
Right.
that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother story.
What I well, no, yeah,
Well,
exactly.
she gave me in 1970
Yeah,
$150, but it's 2014, so I'm only going to give her
The plane
$250.
went up.
Yeah,
But how many weddings have you been to where there's actual fighting going on? Like
At the wedding?
I've been to weddings like
Really?
where people fight. Yes, yes.
Yes.
It's crazy.
We have people
especially
that just
the big
don't
Italians.
talk, so you gotta
And
put-
you have those arguments in the wedding
Yes.
show.
Oh, they
I
do
would
too.
say the wedding is, I mean, from my experience,
Mm-hmm.
the wedding has become more of a venue for a little bit more peace and harmony. But the funeral is where I really get into the fights because I can remember as a kid growing up.
Yes.
And that was the place where all hell always broke loose because it was like the one place.
Are we getting him for the hell?
No.
No.
All right, we'll let you slide.
I slide on that one.
Yeah, we told him before he starts talking.
Well, actually, you did charge me for hell once.
I did not.
Oh, so we
I
actually
haven't
all
gotten
owed
any-
five because
I-
he said hell. Then you said,
Excuse-
"Do we get him for the hell?" And then I
She's
said,
not
"I said
getting
hell
me for another
once."
dime, people.
All right,
That's
we're gonna
it.
let-
After
all right,
she
let's
does,
get on.
and whatever. Bleep, bleep.
All right. So you were saying
at
that
the
the
funerals-
funeral
So
gets
the
more
funeral,
fighting.
there is more fighting. Basically, I created a fictional story where I have a gay brother who I do not speak to because he stole my boyfriend.
Oh.
And that's kind
I
of...
wouldn't speak to him either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
And then
the backstory. I just kind of gave away the first act, but which I shouldn't have did. But anyway.
Well, we like
That's
secrets
okay.
here. We
Yeah.
like giving away
Yeah.
little tidbits.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that's good.
And now,
You heard it
who
here
passed
first,
in the-
folks.
Yes, that's true. Who passed in the play? Who passed? It's your father.
My father,
right?
which,
okay,
which is
right.
what happened in real life.
Oh,
Oh,
so
So,
art
yes.
imitates
Sorry.
life.
Thank you. So when my father passed away, it was one of those
How
things
long ago
where-
was that?
6 years ago.
Oh.
And I said, you have to take this, because I've always tried to take some of the, and it was one of those instances where it was the first time I ever sat through an immediate family member.
Right.
Funeral, yeah.
And so many things happen, and you just sit there and go, you can't make this up.
No.
Yeah, no.
And I remember sitting there, and the writer in me came out, and I says, I have to write this down. I have to write this down. I have to write that. And I remember telling some of the stories afterwards, because, you try to make yourself laugh and make trying to make my mother laugh. And
Right.
we had so many funny moments that happened that, I mean, it's not funny, but after the fact, it's funny. you know?
Exactly. Well, it
And
lightens
looking back,
the
it was-
load for
right,
the stress that
right.
you're feeling that day, which is
Yeah, can you
important.
believe she did that? Can you believe she said that? I
Yeah,
can't believe
yeah.
she showed up. I mean, you know, it's all that. So, and then I realized it wasn't just my family, but there was something very common about it.
Yeah.
So I said, let me have some fun with this, and that's the
That's great.
sequel.
I'm so excited to see it.
I think it's great.
It's a lot of
I
it's
think
a lot of
100%.
fun. A lot of fun.
I mean, we all, you know, unfortunately have lost people in our
Of
lives. You know,
course.
my father passed away as well, and so I understand. And the things that you go through in planning the, you know, funeral and
Yeah.
what happens, where you're going to go to eat, who tells who, because that's
Yes.
another thing. If, you know, you don't tell the person and you ask someone else to make the phone calls, they're insulted.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
Meanwhile, we're like, well, we're just trying to let you know. Well, why didn't she call me? I'm like,
Oh, God.
she's busy.
That's right.
Can I tell
but
you,
there's
we have
so
a lot
much
of that. Yeah.
insulting
Yes.
and you know, with the Italians, I find bigger than any other culture. I mean,
Oh,
I don't know,
yeah.
the Greeks like that too.
Yes, very similar. Yes, yes,
They
yes.
are?
Yes, most definitely. Yeah. You know, it's that whole European mindset,
Yeah, I guess
which
so.
is,
Yeah.
you know, through Europe. It's not just Italy. I mean, you could take the same and say it about a lot of those countries out there. So,
I guess.
yeah.
It's about, I think, one of the big things that the story's about is holding grudges. And I'm the opposite. I don't hold grudges. But my character does, because I try to depict myself as what I grew up with. So
Italians are good at that.
They're good at
Yeah.
that. And I remember
Harboring.
The
as a kid,
vendetta.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
it goes on.
Oh,
for days.
yeah,
It
yeah.
grew- I remember as a kid growing up and not speaking to relatives and saying, why don't we speak to them?
Yeah.
And you never knew. It was
Right.
like it was these things that lasted 20 years.
And it's a
Because
stupid
she
thing.
took the
Stupid
last
thing.
piece
It's
of
innocent.
lasagna
It's
and
innocent.
so and so, you know, it could be the dumbest thing too.
Right, so true.
And you're like, why do I talk to this
Yeah.
cousin? Why? Why don't we
Right.
speak?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
tried to really help build that as well. It's like, oh, we don't speak to this one, we don't speak to that. So there's a lot of that, as you know, which I think is great.
Right,
And
yeah.
how do you go about casting the show? Like, how do you find the right casting? And
You know, we have our regular cattle calls
Okay.
that we have to do through the union.
So you have
which
to
is
go
Actors
through all
Equity.
that?
Yes. And then I put out
what's the, like, you know, what are the details to your call? Like,
Oh,
what
God.
are the buzzwords
you
that
could
you
write
put?
a show around half those auditions.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's probably hilarious. But what
It
do you
is.
say, like, ethnic? You can't really say
You
Italian,
can't,
right?
no, and you
so-
can't, you can't ask somebody if they're
discriminate.
gay. You can't ask somebody if they're Italian. You can't
Right.
ask somebody how old they are.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's what you need.
right,
So how do you get around
Well,
that?
you put the description up.
Right, so?
And you say, you know, I
Give me
need,
the description, I wanna hear.
it depends on the character. Like if I was looking for my brother, it would be like a male, late 20s to early 30s, Italian American,
Yeah.
whatever. You
Right.
know, and
Happy.
then happy, cute, handsome, attractive, whatever.
Right, right.
With
And
a skip in your step? I mean,
Well,
what
you
do you
know,
say?
but that's the thing because you know I can't. If we audition somebody, I can't say, "Oh, you gay in real life." I can't say
No,
that.
no, yeah.
You know,
No.
and
But you could tell them the character
is
is gay.
right?
Right.
So as long as it
Okay.
looks like I believe he could be gay, then
Right,
that's
yeah,
fine.
right.
Yeah.
And if it looks like he could be Italian, then that's fine too. But half
Yeah.
the people I've cast are not Italian
Oh, they're
or
not.
gay.
Right,
So
there you go.
know, and it's like,
Yeah,
well, that but you
that's
still
awesome.
work
Well,
on
that makes them a
stage,
good
and that's
actor.
great.
I
They're
was
a
just
good
gonna
actor.
say, yes,
That's
yeah.
right. And
That's what
that's
makes
it.
them a great
That's
actor.
what makes
So
a
that's
great
awesome.
actor. And in 2014, you really have to be diverse, I think. You know, once
Yeah.
upon a time, to play a gay character was a big deal.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
No.
well, everybody's.
Well,
you know,
look at the
Lady
shows
Gaga's
like
got
Will
everybody.
and-
Will and Grace and even Modern Family. Like, there's people on those shows that play gay people that aren't gay.
Yeah, they're straight.
What is
Well, oh my gosh.
you are so
that happened. I hope we're not on a single.
I let the first one go because I can't. I'm not going to say a word.
the glass.
So they look it's really all.
Well, you know, here's what's great.
Oh, I'm so
is
sorry.
that a lot of your shows are ad-lib during the production. Like you have the audience that's there.
It's live theater.
It's
so
live
anything
theater,
can
yeah.
happen, and it does. I mean, a perfect example is just Sunday night. This was a perfect example because it's fresh in my head. We had a sold-out show, and the girl who plays the sister, who is an absolutely phenomenal, adorable actress. Her name is Marissa Rosen, and she went to go lean up against the upstage, and there was a sconce right here. And as she went up against to put her head, the sconce flipped over, and thank God nobody was hurt. But it broke into like
Oh
1,000
my
pieces
God.
on the stage.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
glass now,
yeah,
all over the stage.
All over the stage.
Oh
so it's
my
that moment
God.
where you're sitting on stage and you're like,
Yeah.
now what? Now what? And it's just like you try to ad-lib and you're like, it's a sign, oh no, blah, blah, blah. So then, one of the actors came out with the broom and swept it up, and now we're trying to continue. But like the momentum is gone, and now you're like, how do we save this?
Yeah.
So you try to work
Do
your
we
way
have that
around it.
problem?
Yeah.
And then you get it back, and then but then what makes me laugh is then after the show, I had like a million people come up to me and go,
That was
that
amazing."
part of the show?
Right, they don't know.
I'm like, yeah, I like to break things right in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
I like
Crash
to
it up.
throw glasses.
Speaking of,
There's shattered pieces everywhere.
speaking of my big gay Italian wedding, we're going to take a commercial break, but on the way out, I'm just going to ask the producers to show some pictures of what scenes look like in
Oh,
my
yeah, so
big
they
gay
can get
Italian
that's a
wedding,
great idea.
and you'll get an idea of the setup, and we'll be back. Thanks.
Oh my.
Oh, no, you.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. And we're here with Anthony Wilkinson, which that last name is very interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We're not going to get into that today.
That's another story.
And we have Freddie Matera with us. Welcome, Freddie. We love
Thank
Freddie,
you.
right?
I love Freddie.
And Freddie is good. The reason why you're joining us today is because you have joined the cast.
Yes,
correct?
I did. Yes.
And it's Freddie is our very own salon owner of Cactus Salons, L'Oreal educator.
Yes, I am.
And how did you get involved with Anthony? And how do you juggle all this? Like, there's a lot that goes on. I mean, what doesn't he do?
Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely want to understand mostly, first of all, what is your life like? What do you do now?
Okay, now I'm a salon owner.
And which salon is that?
Cactus Smithtown.
Okay, in Smithtown.
Beautiful.
Yes. I have an amazing staff. It's talented people there. So if anybody's out there, come visit us in Smithtown.
Good.
And how long are you there now?
In Cactus of Smithtown, I'm there a year and a half.
Yeah.
But I'm with Cactus for 14 years this December. So
Long time.
Now to that.
Long time.
Yep.
And I educate for L'Oreal. Mm-hmm. And I do.
When you say you educate for L'Oreal, you teach color, right? For L'Oreal?
I teach color for L'Oreal.
Okay.
All over the Northeast, but I've been to Australia, I've been to Paris, I've been to Italy, I've been all
I want to be you.
for L'Oreal.
I want to go to Australia. Paris,
And
Italy.
I also, now I'm a nutritional cleanser.
Yeah.
I guess, what do you call that?
Well, what happened? What happened was Anthony, we'll bring you up to date on this.
Coach?
Regina and I are nutritional cleansing coaches, and we had really transformed our lives over the last year. And Freddie watched our transformation and was like, "Hello, what are you girls doing? Because I want to do it too." And he really, I want to say grasped and ran with this concept for himself physically first, and now he's a professional nutritional coach as well, and he teaches people how to live clean and detox and all of that. So you're doing a lot of stuff right now. Why would you even get involved with Anthony's show? I mean, it seems like you have your hands full.
Because it's been a dream of mine my whole life. Okay. So when I was 18 years old, I took the bus to California, and I was going to become a star.
Oh, that's exciting.
But making a phone call back home, and what I thought back then was the love of my life, called me back and said, come back home.
Wow.
So I took the bus back.
Yeah.
The bus.
The bus.
Magic.
The
How
bus.
times have changed.
Took it back, back to New York, and I ended up staying in New York. So then I was going to follow my dream in New York, and then I became a club kid.
Right.
And then it was the 80s and the 90s, so I did all my clubbing.
Yeah.
And did all that, and I never really focused on
a career.
A career in that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I ended it at Spectrum, which was a club in Brooklyn, which goes to Anthony's production because Spectrum is in there, and I'm actually playing the owner of Spectrum.
Oh,
so how everything goes full circle in life.
Cool?
Now I am actually fulfilling my dream.
Wow, so that must be so cool for you to step into those shoes right now.
Amazing.
Oh, I love that. That's great.
So Anthony, what made you choose Freddie? Like what?
Well, what happened was, I think what we started doing a long time ago was a smart producer said to me, you have to know who your audience is, And I remember that I always thought the gay audience would be my audience when we first opened. And we started doing all these promotions with a lot of the gay clubs and stuff like that. And then someone said to me, at the end of the show, you need to greet everybody. And I started greeting all the audience members. And I was noticing a lot of women. And this one woman, and I was living in Long Island in Woodbury, and this one woman who was a manager, and we'll figure out her name at some point, she came up to me and she said, we really love this show. She goes, this is our third time here.
I know who it was. It was Dawn Tan.
In the location.
In the location. So I said it was Dawn.
Yes.
Dawn.
And I remember that conversation I had with Dawn. I met this guy.
Yes.
You're kidding me.
And it was that.
It was Dawn.
Yes,
all right.
We love Dawn.
Yes.
Yeah. People say I'm her sister from another mother.
She's oh my God, she's very sweet.
Yes.
And she's and like they came like 3 times, and next thing they were bringing all these songs, and these women were just loving the show. So I said, we really need to do something. So Tabitha from Bravo I was very close with her. And she did a couple of
Tabitha,
promotions.
she does the
Remember that?
salon takeover
Yes,
show. Yeah,
yes.
she's cool.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
And she was a very good friend of mine. I mean, she still is. And she said, you know, we came up with this concept, the higher the hair, the closer to God, and which is a big line in the show. And Matrix sponsored this big hair contest, so it was a lot of fun. And that's when Cactus got involved.
Yes.
And you know, and the Cactus is a couple of cactuses competed, including the one in Hackensack. And then we got to which is the one in
Plainview, Smith,
Plainview,
Conway.
all those
I mean, there's
places.
so many. I
Yeah,
can't
there's
even
20 of them. I can't name them all.
Anyway,
they're like 7-Eleven. I don't know.
So
They're everywhere. I'm serious. I'm telling you.
They're not exactly like 7-Eleven.
So long story short, when we got to the funeral, I said we have to. It's a Sunday night, and yet again is this audience for I'm seeing for women, and a lot of hairdressers are loving the show.
Sure. Yeah.
So I said. That's when I called you, and I started reaching out to a lot of different salons in the tri-state area, Long Island, New Jersey City, Brooklyn, Staten Island, and saying, who do we have? Because you have to be an animated talent to be a hairdresser.
We know
You
that.
do.
have
It's
to-
very
And you
dramatic.
fit the profile
Yes.
of what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I could go seek out actors in New York City, but these guys have to perform for a living to keep their clients happy.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
So there is a dynamic that's already there.
It is. We
Yeah.
always say
So-
as soon as that light goes on, the
Exactly.
phone rings, whatever, the
You're
blow
on
dry.
stage.
Right in the chair.
You're on
Once the
stage.
client's in the chair, you're
That's
on.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. So I said, let's go after them and seek out talent that way, and that's how we found Freddie.
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell you enough. Great choice. I mean, I know Freddie all of those 14 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, I was there the
Long
first day
time.
that Freddie came and started
When
with us,
Mayfair
and he's just
started.
been an asset to everything he touches.
Absolutely.
He's the first one to help. He's the first one to show up, the last one to leave. He's always so helpful, and you always put on such great shows too, because we've done some productions, you know, whatever, Halloween parties
Yeah.
and la da 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 da, and you've always done such amazing performances. But what was different about, like, you know, because those performances you made up. Now you
Right.
have to take direction from someone else, and it's their vision,
Well,
not
yeah.
yours. So how does that work?
Well, Anthony wrote it, right?
Right. Yeah.
So now I'm taking his lead to
Right.
guide me to something that I've wanted to do my whole life.
So do you take direction well, I guess I want to say?
Absolutely. Well, I'm a little controlling.
Are you coaching?
I'm controlling when it's my baby. If
Okay.
it's somebody else's baby, I
Right,
can
right.
follow direction.
Okay, good.
What's the
That's
role
important.
like,
You know what I'm saying?
Anthony?
If it was
Yeah.
my baby, I follow.
Well, he plays Rocco Ronzoni,
Okay.
who's the owner of the club, and he's going to be very animated, a little bit out there.
That's
fun.
a stretch, huh?
Heated.
Now, when you say
I didn't get my lines yet.
He does play a gay character, although I don't know if he's gay in real life, but
Right.
it doesn't matter.
Yes.
You know, and he's you know, are you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not.
I can't. This is my favorite show. This has got to be my favorite show because we're laughing.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even
So,
think the people, our viewers out there, understand half the things we're laughing
Oh, my
about,
God.
but it's
No,
fine.
Right.
So
he's gonna be-
Rocco Ronzoni.
Ronzoni owns the nightclub, and then we have his co-counterpart, and her name is Danielle Ferreira.
Yep, Danielle
Correct?
Ferrara.
Ferrara.
Yep.
Ferrara. And,
Yay, Danielle.
Yes, and she's going to play Vita von Titzenberg.
Vita von
Vita von
Titzenberg.
Titzenberg.
Oh my God, that
Who
is
is the
hysterical.
reigning Miss Canada.
Oh,
Yes.
That's awesome.
interesting.
Who is going to be at Rocco's club, and well, I
Something
don't want to give the
happens.
story.
No, we're not going to
Let
give
me
the
just say
story
something
away.
about Danielle.
Yes.
Danielle has been in plays her whole life. She's been in the Smithtown
Oh.
Theater, all that, and then she went into hairdressing and stopped acting.
Oh.
And so
she's
I put her name in without
revisiting.
telling her. And then when
See, you
he
see how I
chose
get the
us, I told her, open up your email.
Yeah.
So this is her dream.
Oh, that's
Isn't that
so
great?
wonderful.
So it's just like amazing
yeah.
for her.
Yeah,
because
well,
this is
that's
great.
really
You know what?
nice.
You are
So this is great.
such an amazing person. And again, I know you so long, and you do that for everybody, every day. You
He
do stuff
does.
like that.
He does. Well, we're going to
You
see
really
a
do.
clip of the.
Oh, yeah, can we show it now?
Yeah, let's
Oh, good,
show
good,
the
good.
clip
Okay.
of my gay Italian funeral.
My big gay
My
Italian.
big gay
Big gay
Italian
Italian
funeral.
funeral.
Yes.
Let's look that.
Roll the clip, please.
I just can't find the words. I just can't find the words. I just can't find the words. I just can't find the words.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Vidal Dubois.
No.
This mishpucha has so much mishigash, it's a shanda.
No.
Ted, why does these Italian people drag everything out for so long? And what's up with all these flowers? No!
I am gonna miss him so much. Does my hair look alright?
No!
These kids better behave themselves today. I don't want any fighting. They better all get along at my husband's funeral.
I have something really important to tell my family. Maybe now's not the best time.
What happened in Spectrums in 1998 is so gonna blow up.
I am very busy because I am the best psychic medium in all of the world. But for Maurizio, I will make a little time. Oh, excuse me, I have to take the spirit now.
If my mother's son Peter and Dominic Vitale want to mourn the death of my father, there's a funeral parlor down the block.
Just can't find the words. I just can't find the words. I just can't find the words. I just can't find the words.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful framed prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
So welcome back. Why are you so close? That clip was great.
She's so sweet, isn't she?
That clip was a lot of fun. I'm really excited to go see it. I know October 26th
Yes.
is when you'll be appearing on the show. And it's you and Danielle for that episode.
Yep.
But also, I want to say we have 2 other Cactus employees, Dawn Marie and Dawn from our Holbrook store, will be the week before, the 19th. So if you'd like to see Freddie, his show is October 26th, and if you'd like to see the Holbrook crew, that's October 19th. And of course, the show airs every Sunday in Manhattan for my big gay Italian funeral.
Every
And
Saturday's a wedding.
every Saturday is my big gay Italian wedding, and every Sunday is my big gay Italian funeral. You have,
I could do a double header.
you can stay over.
I'm good.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, let's do that. Let's do that.
We'll get
a
nice big gay weekend.
We're gonna get a limo.
We're gonna get a boat. And we're gonna have cameras in the bedroom.
Oh my God, I'm so tired.
Okay.
I can't
No,
even-
we're
I
gonna get
can't
a
even
car,
talk.
and then we're gonna get a hotel. and
No,
then
no,
we're
like
gonna
a
see it.
bus. Like a little mini bus.
Well, yes, we could definitely
Let's
do
the
that.
bus. We'll take the bus.
Yes.
The bus.
So,
I can't remember taking a bus.
October 19th and October 26th for the Cactus shows. Otherwise, that show runs every single weekend. So go onto our website. There's a link to be able to purchase tickets. Of course, they're on Ticketmaster.com.
Telecharge.com.
Telecharge.com, excuse me, telecharge.com. And just go out and see the show because, I was just telling Anthony during commercial break, I had taken my husband to see my big gay Italian wedding 2 years ago, and he was not into it going to see the show. He was like, where the hell are we going? I don't want to see this show. 5 minutes into the show, he was hysterical. I mean, absolutely loved it. Told people for weeks, like, you got to go see the show. And they're like, what? And he's like, yes, you have to go see it.
Well, it's about
So-
real life.
It's real life.
That's why I think it's
Absolutely.
relatable to anybody.
And it's different. It's
You know?
fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
I'm so excited for you. Are you like nervous or like what's going on?
No,
with
I'm
you?
excited.
You
I'm
are?
excited. I'm in good hands.
He's
Yeah.
in, he's in very
I'm in
good
good
hands.
hands.
And I told him,
I know he is.
The way
Yes.
we work with people, is if without however much time they need,
Right.
I'll work with him.
Right,
Like
right.
I'm actually rehearsing someone tonight.
Okay.
In Staten Island, and and I'm going to get a taste of how they are, and if we need to rehearse them again on Friday, great.
Right.
If they're perfect,
go,
then they're good to go.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
Now, do you let people bring, like we were talking about ad-libbing before, but do you let people bring a little bit of their,
You know, I let them, as long as I know what they're going to do in advance,
Right.
I let them.
You don't wanna be
if-
surprised.
I don't want, no, because that scares me sometimes.
well, it's your baby, you know.
You know,
it's your-
I've been surprised too many times,
Yeah, yeah.
It's just, it could get, it just
Throws
nothing
you
that'll
off.
throw anybody off, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because sometimes you want to, and the way a lot of times we've built a lot of these roles is that the core characters who are in the show every week kind of have because I've had this, and this is not going to happen to Freddie, but we have had big choices where someone will come out on stage and just completely freeze.
Right.
And
Oh,
not
right.
speak.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
won't happen
that's
for us.
stage
No,
fright,
no,
right?
no.
That's that stage fright
happens-
they
it's
talk
happened
about.
more
Freddie's
than
been
Yeah.
on
I'll
stage
think
many
about that
times.
beforehand, but it will never happen.
Yeah.
And then you have to be ready to go. I mean, you got to
Right.
pick
Yeah,
it
you
up.
gotta be on.
because
Yeah,
you
and
can't
it's
just
a
sit there
fast
in
pace. There's
silence.
a lot, that's moving. So
Yes.
there's a lot of
Right,
moving
right.
parts.
Yes.
So you gotta, and how do you do all the scenery and all that? Like that's somebody's
There's
making all
shift
that.
changes, stage
Right.
managers.
It's amazing how they move,
Yeah.
like interchange.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you should see us during commercial. What goes on here? I mean, forget that. So I can't imagine how they do that.
Yeah.
Like when the show is actually
Yeah.
in. I mean, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
You know, we
It's
try to make you
incredible.
feel like in the wedding. We try to make you feel like you're at the wedding. And
Right.
we try to make you feel at the funeral. Just
Yeah.
like you're trying to make me feel like I'm in the
At the
tropics
beach.
right now.
Right,
It's
right.
gorgeous.
Right.
This is Karen and our dream
Yes.
location.
I love this
day.
See,
location.
Karen, I want the little boat over there. Karen
Yes.
wants like the island over there.
Yeah.
What part of
my
Long
own
Island is this?
This is St. Martin in
Long
my
Island.
Oh,
city.
this is
Isn't
St.
that Long
Martin.
Island?
This is not Long Island.
Yes, Regina's going to leave for a month. But speaking of that, what I want to talk about is what's coming up
Love it.
with Shake It Up with Karen and Regina. First of all, we are going to be at a fabulous event this weekend. I mentioned it earlier.
Oh yes, let's talk about that. That's important.
Freddie, tell us a little bit about why you put this event together. And I know it's touching to your heart. It's hard to talk about, but it's so important. And I really want everybody who can to come down and join us. So,
We're
tell
gonna
us
have
about it.
it's for a great cause,
Okay.
and we're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
So my 6-year-old nephew was diagnosed with synovial cell sarcoma. So he's fighting right now. Oh, this is gonna make me crazy.
Okay.
So on Sunday we're doing a benefit
Yes.
at Dave & Buster's in Islandia from 4 to 8. So
And
we
that's
have,
a family fundraising day.
right. It's a fundraising day.
Yeah.
We wanted to make it for children, the energy of
Absolutely.
kids.
Yeah.
So we want the energy of kids. He will be there. Hopefully he's in treatment right now.
Yeah, he's going to be there. Yeah, of course he's going to be there. And we have some celebrities coming that day?
Yes.
Okay, we have...
Bud Harrelson.
Nice.
Yeah, from
we have
the
Wesley Walker from the Jets.
Nice.
We have Batman. We have a Minion. We have Superman.
We have a DJ.
We have Karen. We have a DJ.
We have extensions.
We have,
of course, you have all the
Support
games.
the Kids going to be there, who has helped us out so much.
Oh, that's amazing. That's
and we have over 100 Chinese
raffle
auctions
prizes.
and raffle prizes.
This is Wait,
Yes.
Regina,
Oh,
this
maybe
is
I can win
crazy.
something.
It's
Because I never won anything.
No,
She's going to win. She's going to win. But they have a 60-inch TV.
Smart TV.
Smart
yeah.
TV.
A smart
Gorgeous.
TV?
Yeah.
We have
His
Yankee
and her
tickets, which
bracelets.
is Cheetah's last year. So we
Oh,
have
my
Yankee
God.
tickets,
Yeah.
Met tickets. I mean, just
Where
the
did you
amount
get all
of-
this stuff?
You know
Everyone's
what?
just pouring. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, Cactus has helped out so much. Our friends and families helped
Yeah.
out.
Good.
Middle
Wonderful.
Country School District with my sister helped out.
Wonderful.
Everybody.
Yeah, and Dave & Buster's is a fun venue. So you know what? If you're free and you're
You're good.
available
You're good, yeah.
this Sunday and you know you can come down, Dave & Buster's is just a fun place to be with.
Oh,
you
we're
know,
gonna have
be
a
at.
listen.
to begin
I'm
with.
gonna
4 to
be there.
8,
I'll
4 to
tell you
8
that.
on
4 to
Sunday.
8. We
I'm
also
gonna
have
be
a
there, and I'm
private
bringing
room.
my checkbook. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So tell them when you get there, you're there for Team Little
Frankie.
and come on into the room and join us. We're gonna have a blast. So
Right.
that's
Thank you,
definitely
thank
something
you.
we want to
Yes.
do. And then next week, what we have going on for Shake It Up is a very special show for you guys. It's our
Oh, yes. That's the
nutritional.
13th.
The 13th. August 13th.
She'll be in Montauk. But
It's still a very special show, regardless
no,
of where
I
I'm
was just
gonna be.
explaining to them why we're telling them that.
So anyway, we did tape it. It is a pre-taped show. We had
She's
a
a
lot of
killer.
questions regarding our nutritional cleansing program. We have people who email us every single day from either knowing us on the road or watching the show, and they always want to find out more. So next week we're bringing to you the show of all shows. It's our nutritional cleansing show. So make sure you tune in at 10 a.m.
Right, and you'll hear from our panel, which is Jen Fasano, Todd Siddons, and Jody Tosini. So that's very interesting because you'll hear our story, of course, because we got to talk all every minute. But you'll also hear their stories, and it's very motivating, it's very informative, and I think you're really going to like the information that you get because, like you said, so many people have been contacting us, reaching out to us, and saying, "What exactly is it that you do? How
It's
do you do
a
it?"
show that can potentially change the
your
rest
life.
of your life. So definitely tune into that.
Absolutely.
Anthony, we are so looking forward to coming to see you.
I'm so looking forward to having you.
We can't wait to do it. We're going to do the double header. We're definitely going to do the double header.
Love you.
So, Freddie, you'll come with us that weekend. We'll all do that
Absolutely.
show,
Yes.
and we'll do the
It'll
double
be
header.
No, it'll be
Absolutely.
perfect.
We want to
Yeah.
see it
And they're going to have a
beforehand.
big party afterwards to celebrate.
Oh, do we get to go to the
Of
party?
course.
Oh,
Wait,
we're
Karen
celebrating.
prefers VIP section.
Of course. What do you drink?
Anything. Karen, anything.
I'm a Grey Goose girl.
What Tito's?
Yeah, so we have to
Tito's
wrap
is
it
good
up
too.
because we're running out of
Yes,
time
okay,
here.
so tune in next week. You're going to see a phenomenal show. Don't forget to watch us on Wednesdays. But then again, you can watch us any day. Just go to shakeitupwithkarenandregina.com, and you can watch any of our archive shows, or you can watch the live show and snoop around our website. We also have a lot of interesting promotions going on with people who have been on our show.
Yeah.
People doing special offerings, Dr. Du Bois, the spray tanning. I don't even want to go into
No,
all that.
there's
But
a lot of different offers.
Just go check it out.
But most importantly, you will find all the links and all the information that we talked about here today for my Big Gay Italian funeral, as well as my Big Gay Italian wedding. You'll get a full bio on Anthony and a little bit on Freddie as well. So definitely, check that out, click it over. And you know what? If you can do us this favor, because we'd really love to spread the word, share our show with your friends.
Yes,
Click it,
share our
share
show.
it. Let your friends see it. We'd love to grow our audience with you, our viewers today.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yep. And we also really want you to come down on Sunday. So please try to
Yes.
come to Dave & Buster's in Islandia and
Are
support
we going to bring our
Team
Shake
Little
It Up
Frankie.
banner and
Of
we'll take some
course.
pictures with
Yeah.
people?
Of
Yeah. All right. So
of course.
that'll
So
be
don't
fun.
forget to come down. It's a great cause, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to be there. It's going to be hilarious.
Mwah,
Bye.
everyone.
See you
Thank
next
you.
week.
Have a good morning.
Good morning.